boy. Okay. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. We're taking a look at... Boy, it's awfully quiet. Taking a look at classic British motor racing on the Wii, and this is a game by Data Design Interactive, so of course it's probably going to be really, really bad. But I always like to give these games the benefit of the doubt, so let's press the A button. Ready, and go. Oh, I don't have a profile yet, so I'm going to do this one. There we go, there's some music. Some music, I guess you could say. Let's go through our options here. How to play, control, sound, blah blah. We don't care about that. Profiles, credits, let's just play this stupid game. One thing I did notice is this game defaults to 480i. You cannot output in 480p. So you're stuck with 480i. Intermediate, experienced, beginner. Let's go with beginner because I've never played this before. And it looks like we've only got 2 cars unlocked. We got a Mini and we got an MGA. Let's go with the MGA. That thing looks pretty sweet. Oh crap, I hit the back button, sorry. There we go, over here, that's the check mark. Player 2 for some reason. Then you have the option of 3 colors, so I've got kind of a grayish stripe thing. Well, let's go with the red, it looks pretty sweet. A nice 85 on the back. All the tracks are currently locked, looks like there's 12 tracks. And we're going to the Scottish Highlands. So you do hold your Wii Remote sideways like a lot of these racing games. So at least they did that. And this game, I'm not sure if this game came out for the PlayStation 2. A lot of these Data Design Interactive games, I think, anyway, DDI games, a lot of these games were actually rejects from the PlayStation 2, where Sony actually said, you know, we're going to show a little bit of, we're going to have some standards here, and your games are just too crappy for a console. We don't want them. And I think they just sat on the shelf for a while, till the Wii came out. Nintendo's like, hell yeah, we'll put our Nintendo seal of approval on your game. Sure, just throw some motion controls on there and we're sold. And I think that's what they did, which is why the game outputs only in 480i, because, actually I shouldn't say that, because I think the PlayStation 2 was able to, it was able to output in 480p. So anyways, I'm having a hell of a time here. That's because this thing really doesn't control very well, and when you clip onto something, you just barely tap something, your car just grinds to a halt. But I must say, the graphics do look better than that GamePro series game that we took a look at. Just the controls are much worse than that game. That game definitely had better controls. This game has it definitely has better looking graphics, that's for sure. I'm not sure what's up with the music there. So basically right now, all I'm doing is pressing the 2 button and using the motion controls to steer left and right. And it's just, I'm almost feeling sick from the amount of turns that I have to do. And the car just turns so fast. It's either you turn full or you don't turn at all. So you're kind of stuck doing these really fast, sharp turnings. Turnings? Yeah, that's a word. So, okay. Now that we've almost crashed, hold on. Once we do crash, we'll take a look at how the reverse looks. So if you press up on the... now that we are reversing, you'll see that it automatically switches your camera when you start reversing, which can kind of throw you off depending on if you don't know which way you're trying to reverse. Anyway, up on the D-pad changes your view. Pretty much got this or this. So you back up, and for some reason it shows the front of your car, and I don't like that, to be honest. I just want to see my guy backing up. I don't want to have to switch to the camera angle so I can see his ugly face. I'm having so much trouble controlling this thing. It's bad. It's bad. But like any game, it's gonna have a learning curve, you know? But I just don't like the fact that you stop on a dime the second you barely hit something. Which I guess to a degree is somewhat realistic, but then so would smashing your car, and some car damage would be a little realistic as well. And this game definitely doesn't have any of that. So again, I don't know what is up with the music. I'm guessing it was some sort of independent British band. Maybe they got their hands on the soundtrack. Really don't know. But the the fact that they reuse, oh my goodness, they reuse the same like pieces of scenery over and over again in the same race, just gives it this very, very bland look to it. And I'm guessing we're supposed to be in England here, as my my little driver there is on the right side rather than the left side. And but everything just looks so washed out and brown, gray and brown. I feel like I'm driving through the capital wasteland in Fallout 3. It's just so dull and boring. Not to mention I'm doing so bad. Look how far back I am. In the bottom left there you can see the map. I'm the little green arrow, and the red dots are obviously everyone else. How? But I mean, I chose beginner. I can't even imagine how hard this must be on hard. I mean, if you're just a young kid, you know, you put this game on for like your little nephew or something like that, your little niece or nephew, and they're really young, but you're like, hey, I'll put it on easy for them. Easy means you come in 6th place. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. And as far as I know, you have to, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what I place in. Is this the last lap? Oh my gosh, we're only 2 of 3 laps. And I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm so stuck. Let's keep going. I really don't want to do this last lap because it's just, it is painful. It is painful. And it's hard to recommend this game. I mean, it is, you know, it is a DDI game, so it's instant poison right there. And they're known for crap. Let's face it, they are just known for crap. So I can't, even though this game does, believe it or not, this game does look better than that GT Pro Series game we looked at earlier this week. This game just controls so much worse, and it doesn't really have anything else going for it. That other game, at least the controls were decent. Like, it has a bit of a learning curve just like this, but I don't know, I feel like I'm just all over the place here. And there's obviously no catch-up because at this point I'm actually driving okay, not crashing, but yet I still don't seem to be making any sort of headway at all. Just too bad. Let's just finish this stupid race to hopefully maybe show you another course, because as far as I know I cannot. I hope it at least allows me to unlock the next course without having to come in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. Because I'm obviously going to come in 6th. I mean, there's just no if, ands, or about it. Come on, you stupid car. Let's just go and get this over with. So painful. You'd think they'd be a little more generous since you're putting it on beginner mode. But they're getting ready to lap me here. I mean, they've already all finished the race. Now they're just waiting for me. My gosh. Okay. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just have an issue with these motion controls. But unfortunately, these games do not give you the option of using the classic controller or anything. I didn't even cross the finish line and it quit me out. Alright. Press the A button to continue. That's the other thing. It's kind of weird. You hold the... Oh no! You hold the Wii Remote on its side while you're racing, but during the menus you have to point the Wii Remote at the screen. And it looks like already enough time has passed that I won't be able to show you anymore, which might be, honestly, might be a good thing. It stands up to its expectations of a DDI game. It throws me right back to the menu. Play game, single race, beginner. That's fine. That's fine. Yep, everything's still locked. It looks like you probably have to get 1st, 2nd, or 3rd in order to progress. Which really, 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 really sucks. Wow. I never want to play this game again. It's too brutal. And the fact that everything's locked, I guess you could put in a cheat code, but I can't be bothered. So for Farmhouse, the Canadian Gamer, that is classic British motor racing. Wow. just stay the hell away from it. It's just that bad. Could have been something. Well, it is something, but I won't tell you what that is. Anyway, for Farmhouse, the Canadian Gamer, cheers.